Lelo bekathi ngisodolopha umasipala weTshwane Dr. Murina Makwarela ukhulilo ngebhedi ngo-10 temarandi ngento lethethe amacala etimali ePitoli. Leli cala lihlehliswe mhla 2 enyangeni yeNkwekweti.
We are here at court today. As you know that the former chairperson of COPE, Dr. Makwarela, has been appearing here this morning. I must say that you should take note that Dr. Makwarela has resigned as a member of COPE. And in this situation, he is now facing the court of law, which will have to ventilate the matters as they stand. But be that as it may, we want to believe into the competencies of our criminal justice system. We hope that Dr. Makwarela, as he's having his day in court, will eventually be judged by what evidence is presented before the court.
SABC sesinqumo sokuthukanya longeke ilungelo lekhetho ngekuthumela. Lesi sinqumo lesethwe ngempelasonto kumhlangano omnyaka wonke wesigungu lesedudu lenhlangano kubuka into etendekako kule live. Akhuluma noTindzaba ngophanejelo lenhlangano solomapayela uSwati usekela ANC lokukhethwa kuphela nje nangabe litaba impumelelo ePitoli ukuthi kuhlelo kabusha indlela kusetshenziswana ngayo kulomfela ndzawonye nawayo.
The ACC agreed to contest elections with an effective and reconfigured alliance as our preferred modality, as our posture towards the 2024 elections and beyond. By reconfiguration, we mean a common alliance commitment to defend and advance the national democratic revolution based on the vision of the Freedom Charter. In addition, we will engage alliance partners for a consensus around the following: a common analysis of the socio-economic conditions facing the working class and the poor, followed by a common socio-economic approach program, manifesto development and its joint implementation by an adequately inclusive alliance leadership in parliament, in provincial legislatures, in cabinet, provincial executive councils, municipal councils, and mayoral committees. Conduct of alliance candidates based on common alliance discipline during the campaign, as well as alliance public representatives and office bearers afterward. Provisions enabling elected SACP representatives to articulate independent perspectives in parliament, provincial legislatures, and municipal councils within the framework of a reconfigured alliance. Accountability of elected alliance representatives, as well as of SACP members to the party, just as ANC members are expected to be accountable to the ANC and our people.
Kusethe sombululo zabona indlela yomthetho kumvikela umphakathi lomisiwe umsebenzi advocate busiswe Mkhwebane loluphenyo kulungela kwakhe kuba kulesikhundla lokuthi emva kokuthi lovisi lemvikela umphakathi liyekele ukukhokhela indlela yomthetho tamkhwebane lenyanga lephelile. Mkhwebane uthi kumphoqela ukuthi abe incane loluphenyo ngaphandle kubameli kwephula umthetho noma umyalo umkhandlu womthethosisekelo losekufanele abe nabameli labafuna nguye. Mkhwebane ufuna ukuthi ludzaba luhlehliswe kuthimade kulungiswe loludzaba.
There's urgent and serious work that is, as we sit here now, that is underway to follow up and make true the commitment that we made on Friday, that we don't want this inquiry to stop in the middle, and that is continuing. So, and as I speak now, we don't necessarily have what the outcome of that and the details of that.
I am here. I am alone. I don't have my legal representation. And Chairperson, as this committee, you are obliged to act according to what the Constitutional Court has said, firstly. Secondly, Chairperson, you've got directives which are very clear on what process to be followed.
Umholi John Stanizana usilicembu lakhe litawugadla ngato tonke likhethweni leminyaka lotako ukuqinisekisa ukuthi kuba nohulumende lomusha. Stanizana ukhethwa kabusha khoza licembu lesibili ngebukhulu eParliament kungcunguthela amalanga lamabili eMidrand.
Bekashaya kancane John Stanizana ubona nje ukuthi uphumelele. Johnston Hazen bekabangisana nalona bhekangisodolobha masipala waseJozi Dr. Mpho Palatse kulesikhundla sisetulu sekuhola lenhlangano. Nyalo njengoba seyiphelele ngomfa lenhlangano sibekela udzaba lokhetho la 2024. Stenhazen uxwayisa kabani ukuthi ANC ne-EFF dingahle tisebenzisane.
I want to be unequivocal about the DA's view on this. The day that an ANC-EFF government takes over, it will be doomsday for South Africa.
Stenhazen ugcizelela ukuthi umi ANC ne-EFF dingasebenzisana kungaba nemthelela lomubi.
There is one unfortunate truth in politics, and that is that things can always get worse. And there is one risk that above all else threatens the future of both my family and yours. And that is the increasingly realistic prospect of an alliance between the ANC and the EFF taking power next year.
Throughout
this campaign, I've told you that 2024 is going to be about the DA's moonshot election. Now, while the term moonshot originally meant a long shot, it is increasingly being used to describe a monumental effort and a lofty goal. In other words, a giant leap forward. A leap like ensuring that the DA leads the national government in 2024. And like the original mission to take humans to the moon, we take this shot to defeat the ANC and to keep the EFF out, not because it is easy, but because it is hard.
Akageki ngesikhathi athi EFF ufuna kube inhlangano lengasebentisani nakancane nenhlangano yakhe.
I publicly declare Julius Malema's EFF to be political enemy number 1 of the Democratic Alliance.
Busenjalo Helen Zille ubuyele esikhundleni sakhe sekuba ngosihlalo walenhlangano abuya selo ngoAsho Sarupin anelele Trot na Thomas Walters. Dr. Dion George ngosihlalo uthethe imali kulenhlangano.
I-Democratic Alliance bebambe ingomfa ikhetha abaholi bayo kulempelasonto. Kazi-ke Johnston Hazen lobekade ekutsana lobathe ngusodolobha wamasipala omkhulu eJozi Dr. Mpho Palatse uphumele kubuyela esihlalweni sakhe sekuba umholi leqembu lihlandla lesibili. Kuhlathiyeka kabandile ngomfa samukela Fred Mbuyane longumhlathi weTindzaba tepolitiki. Mbuyane sikwamukela endzabeni tesiSwati la ku-DTT.
Ngiyabonga ngiyabingelela kuwe ngibingelela kubaviyo basemakhaya.
Mbuyane ingabe bekade kulindelekile yini ukuthi vele Stenhazen angabuyela esihlalweni sakhe sekhola leqembu lihlandla lesibili?
Ngiyacabanga ukuthi mhlambe out of the analysis i-Democratic Alliance using their own party machinery and the sophisticated nature of how they process things, because next year my elections, but they opted to let them consolidate the strategy, because the constituency Democratic Alliance obviously is the white constituency, so it's very difficult for them to pull in or to attract the black voters. So ngicabanga ukuthi babone ukuthi bangathathi i-risk yokuthi mhlambe bakhona ku-electa Mpho, but anyway vele beku-expected ukuthi kube madima for Mpho Palatse to make it at the top of the Democratic Alliance, given the dynamics and the current situation le prevailako eNingizimu Afrika, and the values lady representako and the values ebantu abamnyama kusesecishe kusayeba madinyana for bantu abamnyama join ITA, except those mhlambe labangathi ba disgruntled, they are frustrated, they are not happy about certain things in government. But ngicabanga ukuthi kucishe kuba madima, there's a lot of work to be done for them to pull in a sizable number of voters la ngakhona kuyikhulisa le party ebantu abamnyama kusesemadima. So hence they opted to let them consolidate. I agree with Ralph Mateja. They've consolidated and then obviously reshape their strategy to target and aim for my elections at 2024 next year.
Ulibona njani likusasa la Mpho Palatse njengoba ehlekile nje kuphumelela noma kwehlula yena Stenhazen kule ngomfa?
Ngicabanga is a tried and tested individual. He's academic, he's learned. We are analyzing the so very easy because joining a political party it's not for you occupying a position, but it's for you exerting influence and shaping policies and discussions inside the party. Election leadership is the last thing to do. So if you are driven by position, obviously you'll be granted and be disturbed because you hope my hopes we are set to a leadership party given simo sakhe nangendlela angakhona it's a cadre, so to say. Ngicabanga ukuthi awukhona kubekethela asebenze ngaphakathi kwe-party and reorganize and obviously uma bafuna ukushape i-democratic alliance ibe ngelenye iphathi mhlambe lengakhona ukuthi iyende ipenetrate kumbe nema-inroads meaningful and profound with the black population. Ngicabanga ukuthi kufuna uto-remaina ngaphakathi azame kuyisebenza abazame kuyishape and then ibe attractive nayo as an alternate political party for general South Africans.
Baba Mbuyane bengisacela ukuthi sewuqinise kakhulu ngalaSiswati nempilweni yakho bhuti wami.
Okay.
Labanye abantu ke bakhala ngekuthi tonke ikhundla setulu kule nhlangano diphethwe bantu belibaya elimhlophe. Ingabe kwabe kaphi amalunga le nhlangano elibaya elimnyama?
Kusiniketa inkinga kukhombisa ukuthi kusho sikunqando kwendakalako kumbe mhlambe ukukhula kwepolitiki eNingizimu Afrika nokuthi sibe yi-society lekhona ku-enjoya kulingana ngesindlela esiningi ukuthatha ama-choice nani kwenda kube madima given lesimo sehistory lesibuya kuso kusesemadima kuyoba madima vele kusesemcansa kuseseyindlela lenze lekumele ihambe isebenze ukuze ukuthi ikhona ukuthi abantu abamnyama babone ngathi ngilenye iphathi lebangayijoyina and irepresenta ma-values, irepresenta ma-beliefs, irepresenta ma-needs ebantu labamnyama but ngendlela simo singakhona namuhla ngicabanga ukuthi kusayiba madima kakhulu ngiyofuna ukuthi kubonakale lokho kakhulu futhi ngoba babile khona abaholi bebantu abamnyama ku-Democratic Alliance bomazibuko bomusi mayimane bomashaba bakwabonakala ukuthi le tinto bebakhala ngato ukuthi iyendeka phakathi kwe-DA le practice ne-conduct ku-DA iyabonakala ngathi inokwaya ngolibala so lokho kuyi-history lebuhlungu kakhulu ukuthi ma-South Africans so if kuyotholakala kuba complaina ngaloko kuyoba madima-ke ukuthi DA khona attractor labanye abantu abamnyama mhlambe laba bebayingcenye yabo lapha ku-leadership lokho ku-reflecta ukuthi we are still a divided society sahlukahlukene kakhulu ngenxa yebala nalokuningi lokhona eNingizimu Afrika.
Mbuyane Steenhuisen uvete ukuthi le nhlangano ihlele kuphumelela ukhetho lomnyaka lotako. Ingabe anganani amathuba ukuthi i-Democratic Alliance ingakhipha i-ANC embusweni noma ke uhulumende?
Ngicabanga ukuthi indlela lengenda mhlambe i-impact ne-band lenkulu ku-ANC ngiko lokho bakuphakamisile ukuthi mhlambe bayayivula lento iba more ba-prepare for ma-coalition government bo-invite ama-NGOs bo-invite other political parties lababona ngathi ba-closer in terms of values and ideology ku-unsitha i-ANC but ngicabanga ukuthi akungeke kube yinto lelula kakhulu but-ke strategy lesikahle leso because sikhombisa kona ukuthi i-change eNingizimu Afrika yoletha ngithi sonke but kuyinto yoba complex but kwi-reality lokuthi vele where we might be headed for a coalition government but ngendlela i-maturity ye-democracy ne-politics yethu angicabanga ukuthi mhlambe iyosebenzela kufika kuphi ema-coalition government i-template kumbe kubonela kuletetenakalayo kulama-city akuna-stability and ngicabanga ukuthi iNingizimu Afrika ngesimo setemnotho ngesimo senhlalo ayifuni ima-instabilities kuya phambili because investors will be very disturbed and very concerned about the stability political eNingizimu Afrika so yinto lenhle leyo for i-DA ukuthi invite bonke abantu but ngiyacabanga ukuthi nayo i-ANC iseyibonile amaphutha ayo nayo yakulungisela ukuthatha ama-elections next year as much as other political parties bakwenda lokho so ngicabanga ukuthi iNingizimu Afrika kuya phambili siyoba politically kuyoba situation very interesting in my view.
Lo mholo lenhlangano kuphinze wathi akafuni ukuthi uyamanisa licembu lakhe ne-EFF. Na ubuka ngeke niswabone lamacembu amabili asebenza kubambisana njengoba sibona kwendeka ama-coalitions kulamalanga.
Ngokubona kwami kuliphutha lelikhulu kakhulu ukusingla out and kuyabonakala ukuthi indzaba lenkulu kulendzaba i-expropriation of land without compensation le EFF is a center kwemshikashika kumbe kupolitiki ne-agenda ye-EFF ngiloko ngicabanga lokuthi kumele ukuthi kuyabonakala ukuthi no vele because abavumelani naloko kungcono vele ayilebule ayidefine publicly indicate ukuthi i-enemy i-EFF but ngicabanga ukuthi in my view akusi strategy kumbe akusi articulation lekahle for Steenays and ukuthi akusho lokho because ku politics ngekwe language njengoba nayi asho dynamic politics, you will never know what happens tomorrow given what will be prevailing materially phambi kwalama political parties eNingizimu Afrika. So kuliphuza but bakubone kufanele it's fine for them ngicabanga ukuthi mhlambe they will work around indlela leto khona kwenda sure ukuthi what he said bakhona ukuyisa phambili kubonakale kubasebenzela.
Njoba ke Steenays buyele kuleli qembu kuba ngumholi ingabe singayibona indumnyalo tako kuba leqembu eliphikisako lesibili kuleli noma kumbe EFF ingabe isibili kuba leqembu eliphikisako eParliament?
Kumatima kakhulu kuyi-predictor ngekwesimo seNingizimu Afrika namuhla but mhlambe na i-DA ku-consolidate i-increase ema-numbers wayo given the strategy lebas-adoptile that might ingase isebenze mhlambe leyo ukuthi kube nema-NGOs ngaphakathi la necessarily angasi ma-political parties but abe a-driver a-run around i-agenda yokwenda sure ukuthi i-ANC ayitholi ma-percentage latoyenda ukuthi form government iyodwana. So ukucishe kuyoba simo lesimatimba kakhulu but assista ubona ngoba mhlambe a day it's a long period in politics asathi koyendakalani but ke i-possibility khona for anything.
Ingabe linganani lithemba lebantu abamnyama ukuthi bangathikhanza bahola ilo licembu le-Democratic Alliance njengoba sibone esikhathini esengcile nje njengoba wabala ukuthi bomusi mayimane nabomazibuko nabo balo isibone behla ekukhundleni kahle linganani lithemba lekuthi bahola abamnyama bangaphumelela khona licembu le-Democratic Alliance?
Mathuba akhona singathi ngalokwendakalayo ngaphakathi kwayo i-DA ne commitment ukuthi bophelela kwabo ku transition nokubuka the demographics eSouth Africa njengoba baclaim ukuthi they are the only party that reflect and represent ma demographics eNingizimu Afrika. Ngiyacabanga ukuthi kufanele ba concentrate more, ba focus more and bakhona ukungena deeper ba understand ukuthi lokhu lokubakhiphako kule party ba addressa na than to be superficial and bafuna ukuclaim ukuthi kunezinto lezingahambi kahle but akusingile raise labalunga la phuma ku DA. If that is true ukuthi kune racism ku DA bantu abamnyama baphathwa kahle ku DA angicabanga ukuthi kuyoba khona abantu abayofuna kuba ku DA na noma ba disgruntled but they rather go to other political parties labacabanga ukuthi it closer to izinto zabo nalobafuna than to go to DA because asikuboni publicly ku DA ima itikomita ukuthi ifuna kuyidefeata idile ne-racism ngaphakathi kwe-racism ngoba cishe kunye kuphela lokukhala ngalabantu abaphuma ku-DA i-racism lekhona and i-society yethu isese-deep rooted i-racism isathi manifesta ngendlela ekuningi ngokole ngicabanga ukuthi i-DA ifuna ukuthi ilwe nako practically kubonakale then perhaps bantu bangacabanga otherwise bayibone ngathi it's more attractive now kuyabonakala ukuthi kune-change bantu abamnyama bangaya kuyo mhlambe iNingizimu Afrika ibe ne-political landscape lehlukile than ngendlela ingakhona manje.
Sibonga kakhulu Mbuyane isikhathi sakho.
Ngibonga kakhulu.
Icembu le-EFF ligcizele inhloso yalo ekususa i-ANC emandleni ekubusa lolukhetho leminyaka letako. Lokhu kuvete kumholo walo Julius Malema Dips Luthe Jose emkhankasweni ukukhuthaza amalunga alo ukubhalisela kuvota.
I-EFF ithi itawuncoba licembu le-ANC elikhethweni la 2024 leli cembu liwine ngemavoti langemaphesenti la10 elikhethweni laphambilini lekholele ekutheni lithole tihlalo letingemashumi eParliamente lekwende leli cembu laba licembu lesithathu kulamakhulu kulelive. Malema walile ukukhuluma ngelidzaba lwekusebenzisana nelicembu le-DA nakabutwa ngalo.
We don't speak about other people, we speak about ourselves. We are in this election to win it. We are in this election to remove the ANC. What others do is their own business.
I-EFF yethula ukubhalisela kuvota ngalesikhathi lelive libungata impilo yamkantshubovu wemzabalazo Winnie Madikizela Mandela. Malema uthi lizinga lempilo yakulelive alisafani alikho lapho Madikizela Mandela alishiye khona.
She must know it's no longer where she left it. It's worse than that. I was in Northam yesterday where our people live with piles of rubbish dumped inside communities. Councillors of the ANC passing those piles on daily basis, sewer running in front of the houses of our people, children dying in pit toilets, and the quality of life, the standard of living is very expensive.
Kusenjalo kulindeleke ukuthi iEFF imashele uvisini lelinxusa leUganda kuleli ngalwesibili lekungilapho liyobhikishela umthetho sivivinyo lophikisana nebantu labathanzana ngebulili lokufanako kulela live ivete ukuthi kukwecwaya emalungelo ebantu.
Lijaji leselidla umhlala phansi Siraj Desai lithi nobe uhulumende akhona lekusombulana ngeke kungaselive kepha buphuya kusengika lenkulu lekufanele ukuthi isetshenzwe. Desai uphosele sekele bengameli Paul Mashatile insaye ukuthi aqinisekise ukuthi uhulumende uyayifakela liso lelikhaliphethe lenkika leseyidonse cishe iminyaka ka-30. Mashatile bekambe isibemo seMasjidul Quds Institute endlini ekhonda leGatesville Mosque eKapa.
Bantu benkolo ebusulumane kule live nasemhlabeni wonke jikelele babungata inyanga ekuzila kudla leyende kanjalo ngenyanga leyatiwa ngeHoly Month of Ramadan. Lendzawo lebasonza kuyo eGatesville ngulenkulu kundlula tonke kuleli. Kanzi isingatha lenkonzo ekuzila leyatiwa ngeIftar lekhutsata lubambano kubaholi kule live.
This country for the last 30 years has in fact gone lower on the poverty data line. The proportionality of poor and rich in this country has intensified.
Umkhandlu wemasulumane wende lubito kuhulumende ukuthi aphucule timphilo tebantfu bakuleli.
The Muslim community will continue to play a pivotal role for the well-being of our country, for the freedom of our people, for a better living of our people, to remove unemployment, to push back the poverty levels in our country, to create better opportunities for our youth. That is our passionate commitment, Your Excellency.
Mashatile uvumile ukuthi uhulumende uyahluleka kubukana naletinye tinkinga takule live. Kanzi uthi kudzinga kwesekwa.
We must ensure that we deal with the problem of poor government and poor government support for many in our communities, particularly small businesses that are really struggling as we speak. Thirdly, there's a challenge of housing in many of our areas. We can see the persistent problem of backyard dwellings in many of our communities.
Lokuvakasha kwaMashatile kuhambelana nelihlelo lwakhe lokucucutela kusebenzisana kwemphakathi kanye nelibambano.
Tindzaba tesiSwati la kuti tithila ubukele khona ukhethe kahle sakwamukela hlala nathi. Umndeni waseMpumalanga Kapa ubuphele kwatisa ngesifo lesithikameza ingqondo i-autism. Lo mndeni kaNkosi unemthandana iminyaka la-20 lophila lesifo uthi kumadima ukukhulisa umfana walesifo. Kepha indodana yawo Jabulane Junior Nkosi ayikavumeli lesifo ukuthi sivimbele amaphupha ayo. Jabulane ngumdlali wepiano lwatiwako. Elangletolo umhlaba wonke ubugubha lilanga lekwatisa ngalesifo.
Ephila phansi kwemingeni eliqela umhlanezolo kodwa okwakumnqanda ukuba afezekise amaphupha akhe. Ulwazi olungenelanga mayelana ne-autism kwenza kube nzima mpela ukuba umuntu ophila nayo amkelwe ekuhlaleni. Usapho lwakwaNkosi luthi bekungelulanga ukukhulisa umntana ophila ne-autism.
We took it upon ourselves that we should research so that we know ba kwenzeka ntoni kanye yintoni autism umntana wethu kuzakwenzeka ntoni. And one of the things that we were told was that umntana wethu akazukwazi uzenzela nto. So we had uba sinyani sibone uba masithini na, but prayer and faith, and it's one of the things as asincedisayo.
After 18 okanye at 18 it becomes solely irresponsibility and a problem ye parent. So nathi asikazi ba ngoku going forward southini, but because unale gift anayo yena yomculo, we have been able to uba simsondeze simhlanganise nabantu abakwelicala lomculo.
Ukanti uluntu liyabongozwa lithathe ixesha lizame ukufumana ulwazi oluphangeleleyo mayelana ne-autism.
The stigma, if you can call it that, is still there, where people are still hiding children a little bit, not feeling free to come out with their children. And also because the children's behavior is different to normal or neurotypical children's behavior, we find it difficult as parents to bring the children out into the community because the communities don't understand our children that well yet. We still need to do a lot more awareness.
Kungekudala isebe lezemfundo ephondweni lizokwongeza otishala abayi-90 nabazokujongana nabafundi abanezidingo ezikhethekileyo kwizikolo zephondo jikelele. Abongile Yankees kwindaba ze-SABC eMonti.
Bengabelo seKenya William Ruto nomholi licembu eliphikisa Raila Odinga abavumele ukuthi kukhulunyiswane kulenzela impikisho lecubukela live. Lokuthi emva kwenkulumo mengameli Ruto ezweni lapho ecele khona Odinga ukuthi amisa lempikisho kwendlela ukuthi kuhlale phansi kukhulunywa. Ruto uthi kulungele kukhulumisana nobe ngumuphi umholi Tindzaba netsinza takamuti delive. Enkulumeni beTindzaba ngalisonto aphendule mengameli Ruto Odinga uthi statement esabengameli simcoka futhi kwangathi siletha inqubekela empilo. Uthi kuthethwe isinqumo sekumisa lempikisho ngamsombululo ngale sine kuneta sikhala sekuthi kukhulunyiswane.
I've carefully listened to the issues raised by my friend, the Honorable Raila Odinga. In times like this, it is not about who is right or who is wrong. Like Winston Churchill said, I dare say, and I quote, courage is what it takes to stand up and speak, but it is also what it takes to sit down and listen. I have always been ready to engage Kenyans of all walks of life, including elected and appointed leaders from across the political divide and the religious fraternity, on how to make our country better and prosperous. And in view of the recent events that led to loss of life and destruction of property in the demonstrations that have occasioned in our country for the last 2 weeks, I urge my brother Raila Odinga and the opposition to call off the demonstrations and to give this bipartisan approach a chance for us to take the country forward.
Mr. Ruto has asked me and Azimio to enter into a constitutional, open-ended and binding dialogue with his government to find a resolution to the issues that we in Azimio have raised about the last year's election and the key governance and the cost of living issues facing our country. We acknowledge Mr. Ruto's olive branch for a dialogue on key issues raised by Azimio La Umoja. To us, this is a positive development, and we want to underscore the point that demonstrations are a fundamental right of each and every Kenyan. Therefore, we would like to see other organizations, particularly human rights organizations, stand out and condemn these heinous acts which have been committed by the state.
Tindzaba letibhlungu kubathengi labanetikolede ukuthi sebata ukhokha imali lengetiwe etikolede ntabo njengoba sekwenyuswe indawo lemali mboleko. Lekomiti libuka imigomo etimali esitudini semabhanga lenyuse indawo lemali mboleko nga 50 basis point. Lokhu sekubeka indawo lemali mboleko leboleko amabhanga esitudini semabhanga ku 7.75% bese kuthi indawo leboleko samabhanga kubathengi iba ku 11.25%. Kusukela ngenyanga lweti lwa 2021 indawo lemali mboleko senyuswe amahlandla esiphohlongo. Emoyeni kukhulumisana ngabantu Tindzaba sina mnumzane Mahlangu. Asibuyele Mahlangu somulenza tesiSwati la ku DTT.
No, ngithanda ukunibulisa lapha e-studio nababukeli futhi emakhaya.
Mahlangu siyeva ukuthi bathengi sebata ukhokha kakhudlwana nakuta etikweledini lebanato ngenxa ukuthi kukhuphuke indalo imali mboleko. Awusichazela kabantu ukuthi usehlukanisele ukuthi yini i-repo rate ne-interest rate.
Alright, no ngiyabonga. So nasikhuluma nge-repo rate, sikhuluma ngelona nge-interest ilona i-Reserve Bank e-charge ama-commercial bank lathi nesbank akhona ukuthi baboleke imali. And then kuyana kuyo leyo repo rate njengoba bukhulumile bane-prime rate. So i-prime rate isho ukuthi le bank yona ithatha le repo rate ifake nayo ama-interest wayo then iba 11.25%. Then ba-check i-risk yakho wena zoboleka imali ku-bank. Then kena kuba yiyo ke prime rate ephelele yakho for individual, but i-base or minimum yakhona 11.25% plus individual risk. Then i-repo rate ile mali lena ibank yakho yona e-chargewa yona by i-Reserve Bank ukuyiboleka imali. Then asikhuluma ngelona nge-inflation lapho sikhuluma ke ngabo CPI consumer price inflation. So ukuthi lapho ke na ukukhuphuka kwama price ekhambeni kwesikhathi. So lokho ukukhuphuka kwama price ekhambeni kwesikhathi njenganje la sikhona manje iku 7%. So i-Reserve Bank itezama kuyenza ukuthi i-loan inflation which ifanele ihlale between 3 to 6%. So then esikhathini esiningi then ngaphezulu kwa 6% bakhuphula i-repo rate ukuthi iqindezele i-price yephansi kusho ukuthini ukuthi singasathengi ngendlela esithenga ngayo slower down i-loan consumption ukuthi izibuyele kuleyo range le and then ngaphansi kwa 3% bayehlisa ilona i-repo rate lokho sibiza ngokuthi expansionary monetary policy ukuthi stimulate abantu ukuthi bathenge ngoba izinto sezicheap ngenxa or seziyathengeka so nanithenga ke iyaphezulu then ibe between loyo 3 to 6% ilona ebambiza ukuthi iyo ilona i-inflation targeting.
Mahlangu njengoba sibona ukuthi isimo setemnotho sibi kangaka yini lokungenda ukuthi sibone lama interest rates repo rate yehla futhi ngoba sesikhathi esinganani lokho?
So kunzima ukusho ukuthi ngathatha isikhathi esingakanani ngenxa ukuthi manje lana esikhona nasichecka i-economy yethu South Africa sichecka ama-economy wangaphandle volatile ngisho nayo i-Reserve Bank na i-monetary policy committee sikhathi yenza i-statement sayo ekupheleni kwalenyanga esibuya kiyo bakushilo lokho but bona according to bona bathi ukuthi lona ama-price stabilize inflation stabilize kufanele sichecke i-public debt so i-public debt basically isikoloto government anaso so government la kolota khona whether ama-foreign financial institution or kuma-domestic financial institution nawuhlanganisa zonke isikoloto saka-government sibizwa ngokuthi public debt sikhuluma ngokuthi kufanele kube ne-adequate energy supply siyazi ukuthi njengoba sikhuluma so ilona igezi kune-load shedding and ngenxa ye-load shedding abantu fanele bathenga ama-diesel fanele benzeni so and the energy or electricity iyadingeka for reproduction ukuthi kube khona i-factory idinga igezi ukuthi yenze umsebenzi wayo ama-service industry adinga igezi ukuthi umsebenzi wayo lapho SABC idinga igezi ukuthi nenze umsebenzi wayo so nangana consistent energy supply or sustainable energy supply increase ama-cost woku-operate khuluma ngokuthi kumele imiholo nayikhuphuka kumele ihambisane ne-productivity so isho ukuthi imiholo ihambisane ne-productivity ne-output ngathiwa ukuthi imiholo ikhuphuka ukudlula ilona i-output or productivity but now sihlanganisa zonke lezi zinto lezi ukuze ama-price stabilize sidinga i-economy yethu ukuthi isebenze sidinga i-economy yethu ukuthi ikhule sidinga ukuthi abantu bangene emisebenzini abantu basebenze kube ne-revenue to the state and then apha ne-revenue to the state ne-state ispenda less and then ikolodisa less so as long as i-economy yethu ingakhuli ngendlela elona edingakala ukuthi ikhule ngayo kuzohlale ukuthi kuzohlale kunzima kuzohlale kunje so kunzima ukuyistate ukuthi lokho ngayenzeka nini but economy siyadinga ukuthi ikhule significant percentage ye-GDP ukuthi izokhona ukuthi kube sustainable ekhambeni kwesikhathi.
Mahlangu ngubani lohlomdaka kule ntolela ngoba bathengi noma abantu phaca abahlomli kule ma decisions noma lesinqumo lethathwa i-Reserve Bank ngubani lohlomdaka kakhulu lesinqumo letfana leti?
Alright, esikhathini esingivele abahlomlako or ababenefitako kuba lona lama financial institution ngoba ukhumbule ukuthi if maybe mina bengibabhadala i-1 rand then yakhuphuka ilona i-inflation or i-repo rate let's say ngayo le 50 basis points which is basically ilona i-0.5% and then sengibabhadala 1 rand plus le 50 basis points so benza more profits nganjalo so bona bayabenefita abasavile so labo abanama savings kulama financial institutions ama interest ebawathola kuma savings wabo ayakhuphuka ebanama investment kulama financial institutions nawo ama investment wabo ayakhuphuka but unfortunately leyo group leyo akusincane economy yethu then lena ezolimala so bakhona bazobenefita laba ebalona eba exportayo bayabenefita nabo ngoba bathola a higher interest kumalona wabo kulokho bakuthengisayo so but lama group la njengoba ngisho mancane and ama benefits wabo akasimakhulu ukudlula laba ebaluzayo hence laba abaluzayo yibe badraga i-economy bayenayo phansi.
Mahlangu kutetaba letingentiwa nguhulumende ne-Reserve Bank ukuthi kumbe bazame usesimo bazame ukuthi basikhalime kwendela ukuthi bantfu labafana nami nawe bakhona ukuthi bachubeke nempilo because nyalo nje bantfu impilo imile ngakuthi yonke into yabida kalala umnotho abantu abasebenzi umnotho wohlokile nawohloke njalo kulinzekele ukuthi labantu le mali lekhushulwako bayithole because kude nalemisebenzi kude uhulumende la ngakwenda lesitulu semabhaya ukuthi babonisana basebenzisana ngendlela ukuthi le mali noma ikhushulwa ingakhushulwa ngalendlela limata lesive phasi.
All right. So I'm sure nokubona nawe i-MPC nabayenza statements abo njengoba sibuya kuyo le statement lesekuphileni kwalenyanga kulama 5 members of i-MPC abayi3 bavotele ukuthi kukhutshule nga50 basis points abayi2 bavotela ukuthi kukhutshulwe nga25 basis points. So kusho ukuthi as ilona monetary authority iyona ingazama ukuthi at least bakhuphule ngamalona aphansi kwenza sure ukuthi abantu bangalimali kakhulu. So for instance if bakhuphule nga25 basis points ukulimala kwethu kuyoba kandele le 50 basis points esi-experience futhi i-Reserve Bank ngaya phambili enze sure ukuthi kuba nemali kuba ngiyo encedisa ugovernment wethu ngemali basebenzisa lapho isection 10 of South African Reserve Bank Act la nesho khona isection 10 ukuthi ingayinikeza igovernment imali ukuthi igovernment ifake kuma productive sectors we-economy and then igovernment ayidingi ukuthi kube ne-collateral or kumele kube nento ebambisa ngayo ku-Reserve Bank ukuze i-access lawo ma-funding lawo. So that's labo monetary authority. Then khona ne-fiscal authority lapho isikhuluma nge-treasury. So i-treasury sibonile nayo ngoFebruary yenze sure ukuthi increase ama-base we-law wama-tax brackets ukwenza sure ukuthi abantu abaningi ba-accommodated and ababhadali kakhulu i-tax. So that is what we call ilona i-expansionary fiscal policy. So beze ngalokho ugovernment futhi angadlulela phambili kunalokho ukwenza sure ukuthi ustabilize zona lezi zinto ezicontributor to ukuthi ilona i-repo rate lokho ikhuluma njenge-energy supply. So bastabilize into ezinjengabo Eskom bangastabilize isikolodo se-country bayekela ukuboleka imali for ukuthi bayoyithumela benza ama-transfer payment ukukhulisa lento esibiza ukuthi i-social safety net so ukuthi ukukhulisa ama-grant whereas ngabe bathatha leyo mali bayifake ama-sectors we-economy anama-high returns ukuthi abantu bazisebenzele ne-economy khona ukhulu. So government angakwenza lokho ugovernment futhi angayenza sure ukuthi nasikhuluma ngama-core food products njengempuphu njenge-rice njenge-flour amabisi usinkwa into ezinjengalezo ubeka ama-price ama-maximum price ukuthi wenza lento bathi price ceiling athi isinkwa eSouth Africa i-10 rand impuphu i-12.5 eSouth Africa i-15 rand. So ingakufana nepetrol ukuthi ingadlulili ngale ukuthi izokhona ukwenza sho ukuthi ama-South African ayakhona uku-afforda. So kuningi government angakwenza and ne-fiscal authority which is the treasury engakwenza ne-monetary authority which is the-Reserve Bank engakwenza ukudlula lokhu engikushilo ukuthi yenze sure ukuthi at least i-country economy yakhuphuka ama-household akathundezeleki.
Sibonga kakhulu Bob Mahlangu isikhathi sakho.
Nokubonge mina ngibonge nababukeli.
Lokho ngibonga Mahlangu losihletela Tindzaba temnotho wathi sephela ukuthi kusanza khushula indalo malimboleko lekwenda ukuthi abantu badonse matinyana njengoba nesimo semnotho singasiso ke lesijabulisako. Sibuke emakethe. Indaba ke randi belehlile laqhathaniswa netimali takalabanye mave. Kutemidlalo umkhakha sibhakela masipala nesimendela Bay uncomela masipala ngechubeka nekusekela kuthuthukiswa kwalomdlalo kule sports. Ngaphambili lenhlangano ezimbili tasayinda zimali esingabita 5 billion rand ngeminyaka ka-2021. Lo masipala sowuphinzwa ukuthi bophela kuchubeka nekusekela lomdlalo ngokulula inkontileka yekusekela.
Kujatshulwe lapho abashaya isibhakela batilolonga khona. Kukhicita abadlali basezingeni elisetulu ngulapho kuphokophelwe khona. Kanti champion wakamuva we-South African Junior Flyweight Vuyani Nene kanye namakade bona Phumzile Matikane ngibo lababuke lolu hlelo lokuthuthukisa abadlali besibhakela kulo masipala. Nene uthi akafuni ukuthi labadlali lebasakhula bende emaphutha lafana lawa wenda sadlala lo mdlalo.
Ndizibwa ndisemingcilini kulonto bazoyongeza yina nje iperiod yethu ngoba sitrainisa abantwana nje bisinethemba bano ikhona into engenayo kuthi
ikhona italente emanqindi kubantwana because more than bakho italente bayifuna. You find out omnye uyayithanda boxing but akanatalent, so we've got to start from scratch. Umfundisi ba le into yenza njani.
iNelson Mandela Bay Boxing Promoters Association lekuyinhlangano lebuke ukuthuthukisa umdlalo wesibhakela nayo isijabulele lesivumelwano.
Asosigqibo sithathwe nje kube kuhlelwe phansi kwiboxing indaba wabiza stakeholders wenza iprogram kapho naye befuna ujonga into kubana xa ekuphuhlisa iboxing eNelson Mandela Bay apho ezamthatha imbeke ngoba uyakhumbula kukho abantwana and ixesha elininzi ifocus yabo yathanda uba kwaba bangahlawulwayo.
Okoko icala le program sikwazile ukwenza ihistory for the first time sana 3 boxers in the national team ezidlala international eziphume kule period yale program.
Nomasipala lomkhulu uthi uhlose kuba ngomakhonya kumdlalo wesibhakela.
Amanqindi wona akusawuza abhange achiche sisekhona ngokuba ngamanqindi abumbe isimo sabantwana.
Kulenzele ukuthi lesigodi sibe nemidlalo leminyenti yesibhakela etinyangeni letitako. Lotho ube ingcenye lohlelo lokuthuthukisa abadlali besibhakela.
Uqhubeka nemidlalo simukela sethele temidlalo loku SABC Mduduzi Ndlovu. Katsheni Ndlovu sikubuyele endzabeni tesiSwati la ku DTT.
Dlamini wekunene.
Katsheni ilicembu laseMpumalanga iPumas iguqise iChitas yaseFree State kule mpelasonto. Ingabe lelicembu singalibona liphumela indlebe eCurrie Cup uhlanda lesibili kulandzelana?
Ngibingelele kuwedlamini ngibingelele nekumbukeli weTindzaba eminye nsambama. AmaPumas enda kahle kakhulu uma ubuka imidlalo yabo yakamuva kule season. Ngicabanga ukuthi kuphakamisa lesicoco seCurrie Cup eminyakeni lophelile wena Dlamini kuniketele lelicembu lithemba ke nebadlali kwabakhuthatha ukuthi batimisele kakhulu nakucala ngoba beyicala phela iPumas uphamisa isicuko seCurrie Cup solo yabakhona lo mcuzelwano loneminyaka licishe belikhulu inyalo masikhuluma ngawo kepha ke bebacala lo mnyaka lophelile batakhela ke umlando ngicabanga ukuthi kulendlela badlala ngayo batimisele ngokuthi kumbe bavikele lesicuko sabo ngoba mawubuka ama-Cheetahs nawo akuthilo licembu lelula kepha uyabonile nje ukuthi ama-Pumas avela atendela kalula kulo mdlalo loyo njengoba uphumelele ngalesihlanu kamelula kakhulu kepha ke uyabona nje ukuthi nalona lo mdlalo Cheetahs ulandzela ngeliviki lelinye lelendlulile lapho nakhona adlale kahle ama-Cheetahs ngesikhathi mhla betithe ngakhi lapho mhla ka-24 mangenamanga adlala kahle kakhulu nakhona ayachubeka ayawina lokusho ukuthi kukhona ukukhuthala kubadlali kukhona ukukhuthala kumanagement yayo inakhoza i-Cheetahs neboard yayo i-Cheetahs ngoba nebachasi sebathe u4 kwativeta kuyo ama-Cheetahs ngicabanga siloko kubaniketa limasela lekuthi bakhona ukuthola abadlali abacinile kanti lenzebe kahle kahle yona Dlamini nangabe uyibuka kahle uyilandzelela inzebe yekufufulisa libhola le-rugby eNingizimu Afrika ngoba ngumcuselwano locishe ngathi umcuselwano lomkhulu ngoba ngoluthinta emacembu cishe onke lakhona eNingizimu Afrika kumcuselwano yalapha ekhaya mongakabuki imcuselwano lena sesiyidlala nemacembu angephandle abo-Australia abo-New Zealand nangale ku-Northern Hemisphere.
Katsheni uthi indlebe eCurrie Cup kuyindlebe lethuthukisa lo mdlalo we-rugby. Kepha sibona abantu bebayela emnyama ngathi bangumthonselana kulo mdlalo. Ngabe kahle kahle ngekubuka kwakho yini lengendiwa ukukhuthatha abantu bebayela emnyama ukuthi bawungenele umdlalo we-rugby?
Dlamini levo ibambe etikolweni Dlamini ngoba mawuthi uyabuka laba labadlala kakhulu umdlalo we-rugby ucala kunana ngumcuzelwano lodlalako bathi varsity rugby iyatholakala kuma-college imidlalo ye-rugby kanti ayicali nakhona kukhwale itikolo vele sisukela phasi kuma-high schools ayachubeka kepha-ke mawuthi uyabuka tikolo letinye ndidlala imicuzelwano tikolo letithi tona kumbe ngileti telisambane laphondo wena Dlamini laba labadla labathatha bacaphune bese phindze kuyasala letikolo tefu letigcwele emalokishini atinayo le midlalo etikolweni imidlalo lefana nerugby kanjalo ngisho nemidlalo lecishe ngathi sigijimisa kakhulu sonke eNingizimu Afrika ekakhulu thina abamnyama ibhayiti inyawo ayisekho le midlalo leyo kanjalo naboma athletics Dlamini ngiko lokushoda lokungathi kumbe kuyayibulala kumbe imorale yebadlali kakhulu nabo bantwana labasakhula labatimisele ngangena kule midlalo ngicabanga simengalungiswa lapho Dlamini singabuyela sibone kumbe kwanza kwebantu labafana nami nawe Dlamini ngelibala kuyo le midlalo ikakhulu lona werugby ngoba wona ubonakala ungathi more organized even kusukela kuma junior levels ngako ke kumbe kubaniketa kumbe nemandla lapho labasafuna ukungena kuwo lo mdlalo kepha kuma varsities nakubuka imidlalo yakhona kuhlangene balolonke libala lonke lihlobo bayabonakala basuka lapho nalaba identify wakhona sukela esikolweni baye varsity kusukela varsity labanye bangena varsity bafola ngani bathola ama scholarships kusukela high school kuthi bangena university ngako lokudlala kahle irugby basuke lapho bese bakholwa ngiwo amacebo lafana nayo i-Cheetahs Dlamini.
Katsheni Ndlovu lana ke ebholeni lethinyawo i-Sundowns ithethe ileague yana mina kethu angadi ukuthi singayibuka ungayilobola uyithini le
Dlamini Sundowns siqhubeke njalo ukudakhela umlando eNingizimu Afrika asiphakamisele isigcoko asiyefulile isigcoko Dlamini siphakamise tandla sisho sithi Sundowns kuhlelo kwendiwa ngiyo alikho lecembu lefana Sundowns eNingizimu Afrika ngilolo vale icembu kusukela 1996 masibuka kuDanyalo bese sikhuluma masibuka 96 kuDanyalo sikhuluma ngeminyaka lehamba lapha eThethweni Dlamini ngiyo yodwa iSundowns eneticoco eligijima ngetulu kwa10 eNingizimu Afrika mawubuka timbangi letinkulu mawuyabuka umuntu mangase uyacabanga sikhetha Chiefs nePirates ngibona badendela kumasanza cha akusinjalo mbukele iKaizer Chiefs sukela 96 kuze kuzimade kube nginyalo ineticoco leting4 the DStv Premiership sukela 96 kufike nyalo iOrlando Pirates ineticoco leting4 the DStv Premiership kusukela 96 kufike nyalo iSuperSports United ngiyo lelandlela kwinumber 4 kumacembu ngineticoco letintathu iSundowns iyatendela nje Dlamini sephakamisa sicoco lihlanga lesingakhi les6 kulandzelana sukela 2018 kuze kuzimade kube nginyalo iyatendela nje kephakele ligap lo gap ngekhasi kwemacembu seliya ngekwanza kakhulu kunakazeni Dlamini mawubuka iSundowns ngalomunye umnyaka iphakamise isicoco sayo ileague bekusele imidlalo lemine kuthi kuphele isizini emva kwaloko uyaphinza kangembi kwaloko beyisiphakamise kusele imidlalo lesihlanu siphele isizini nyalo seyithe kuphakamisa giya kusele imidlalo le7 Sundowns na 23 wemidlalo inemaphuzu lang59 kuleague kusele imidlalo lesikhombisa kusiphele isizini ileague yaseSouth Africa mthetho wemidlalo yona 23 buka nyalo sisiphakamisile kungani sisithe isiphakamisile labanye kumbe bakhona kumbe econza usisisho ngani Sundowns bombetha iPirates iKaizer Chiefs iSuperSports United ngamacembu lamathathu langasala nzima iSundowns kepha akaphefumule ensanye nayo iSundowns ayibeva nekubeva ukuthi emva kwayo tigayitiva talamacembu omathathu lamacembu ngobala kwadla mina na 40 points ngikhuluma aku number 2 3 na 4 ahleti 40 points kumidlalo leng24 sewaselela imidlalo lesifupha ngisho angayiphumelela yosifupha le midlalo lesifupha yesele na ucalculate Dlamini utawuthola amaphuzu lang18 omaphuzu uthatha kuphi lo maphuzu lalishumi nesiphohlongo akuthatha awagcinise lamacembu ku58 points lokwenda ukuthi ngiko leCity Day Sundowns simemedela ngalokuphelele simemedele khona la ku SABC sasho sathi hawu seyivele yenda njalo iSundowns 59 points bombesa beNingizimu Afrika 2022-2023
Katsheni iGallants idlala kahle eAfrika kepha nasibuya la khaya kumnyama mina kethu ngabe kubangelwa yini lokho
Dlamini mawubuka labantu labo Dlamini basenkingeni kakhulu mawubuka iMarumo Gallants timfo ihambela kahle kakhulu uqinisile lapho Dlamini ku-CAF Confederations Cup konke kuhamba kahle kepha mayibuya la ekhaya hayi ngathi kufala kamadima unyalo sobihlete emsileni wayo iDStv Premiership imidlalo yeDlamini iyaphela iMarumo Gallants ukukhuluma nawe ihlete lapha emsileni weDStv Premiership inemidlalo leng23 kepha ke njengoba sinemidlalo leng23 futhi kusele imidlalo lesikhombisa imidlalo lesikhombisa ingakhola amaphuzu lang21 kuphela kunema Respect United lambi kwayo nayo akuyimeli kahle uhleti boswalo sihleti bochipa lawo macembu lawo ibalance ngiyole sefuneke ibuke wona ukuthi ingabi ngakhona nicoca ama-points kuwo icokelele amaphuzu kuwo bese siyabuka sinawo kumbe ngathi kumbe angashaywa kepha akubukeki kahle Dlamini kunekwendeka singayiboni imarumo balance ku-DStv Premiership kulesi zinletako nanobe idlala kahle kangaka nje ku-CAF Champions League njengoba usho Dlamini bese uyadibuta singabe ibambaphi nasebafika la ekhaya sebabuyile lana ukuthi bende nabo laba kwendako mangabe baphumile ngephandle kwalo live eNingizimu Afrika Dlamini wetnela.
Kacheni-ke sisinje kancane kuPesitawu ubonakala ngathi uyashisa kulamalanga kube nenkulumo ukuthi ngathi bekade asime ngabhitso kepha ke Bhitso kasekho but-ke siyabona ungathi uyachubeka uyavutha ubaliphilise ngoba nje neBurnley ilo ngathi kwangathi amfuna ungathini kulo Kacheni njengoba angabuyele akayeNgilandi noma achubeka ahlale khona elo eGibhithe asaqina njengoba phela kwawayeNgilandi uphindwa abuye kancane nje Kacheni ungathini lapho mna kethu
nangabe lithuba livela Dlamini mina mangathiwa nje kumbe ngibuka kwami nikumlandzela kuyumdlalo wetinyawo uPesitawu siyadzinga ukuthi badlali baseNingizimu Afrika babonakale badlala mshiyalo wa ngaphandle kwaleli vekati lase-Afrika. Yebo Pesitawu uphakamise kakhulu emasokisi nyalo kunakucala ukhombisa ini uyabatshengisa laba bekunene baseGibhithe ukuthi beyangakasini ngabhizo umsimane lo waseNingizimu Afrika lokungelo angilesa kulela cembo umceceshi lomusha usithena kafika kwambuka ukuthi awu lo mfana ngasinembala unalo talent ngikwamnikete lithuba walithatha ngitandla letimbili Pesitawu ngikhuluma nje Pesitawu kulembela sonke lesibuya kuyo bekunguye ligama lakhe ligijima emoyeni ngisho ungahambi epagini layo aliyobuka lamuhla bavele bakhuluma ligama linye bathi our South African Lion bakhuluma ngaye Pesitawu unganiphela dawusho lona Bhubesi bayabhalile na kanjalo kuma social media pages abo ukuthi leli Bhubesi laseNingizimu Afrika badisha sifuba ngalo lelithuba lelinjengaleli lebuyele eNgilandi Dlamini akalithathe ngitandla letimbili nangabe litiveta utamsebenzela yena utamsita ngisho ngani Dlamini umceceshi walelicebo lesikhuluma ngalo eNgilandi iBurnley ngu-Vincent Kompany waseBelgium Pesitawu bekadlala eBelgium udlalile ngephasi kwakhe lo mceceshi akulona makasuka kuClub Brugge wahamba kaDelerch bececeshwa nguye Vincent Kompany ngiko Kompany nakathi uyamdzinga kuBurnley ngicabanga ukuthi naye utamkhuthata kusho ukuthi uyethembela kini lokho kutasho ukuthi badlali baseNingizimu ngaba babili
Kacheni Wandlovu mna kethu ngathi sitemidlalo singathaka ukuthi akuse mina sekwala sikhathi sibuka kakhulu isikhathi sakho bhutwanga
Ngozi Dlamini
Kacheni Sesele temidlalo ku-SABC ke Mduduzi Ndlovu sikhuluma nje ngetimidlalo etahlukene ke la eNingizimu Afrika eAfrika nasemhlabeni wonke jikelele sakahamba ke sibuka ethamba embili lo muhla.
I must say that you should take note that Dr. Makwarela has resigned as a member of COPE.
Lumasotolo pa masipala Tshwane Dr. Muruna Makwarela ukhululwe ngebhelet ngwenti lishumi temarandi ngento lethethe amacala etimali ePitoli.
I am alone. I don't have my legal representation.
Usayita sombululo tsabene tindlewo temthetho kumvikela umphakathi lo misiwe umsebenzini advocate busizwe mkhwebana kuliphelele lokulungela kwakhe kuba kulesikhundla.
Ikhona italente emanqindile bantwana because more than bakho italente bayifuna.
Umkhakha osibakela kumasipala weNelson Mandela Bay unqomela umasipala ngechubeka nekusela kuthuthukiswa kwalomdlalo kulesikhothi. Sisibeka lapho tolo umtranspetolo sikhona simo selitulu noma ke sikhona kusasa la ku SABC usale kahle.